Holy cow. I know it's a random time. Normally I'm with you at like 10:15 or 10 or something, but surprise, here I am for Training Tuesday in the middle of your lunch hour. If you're in Central Time with me, or you're just getting your day started if you're on the Pacific Coast. Anyway, it's been a couple weeks. I'm glad to be back. We've had COVID in my house. We've had vacation. We've had more sickness in the house. It is a crazy time, and I'm glad to be here with you today before I head into the studio to start recording part of season 2 of the Thought Leader Thursday. But where are you watching from? It doesn't matter if you're here with me live because this is not my normal time. You're catching me on replay. I get it. Let me know in the comments below. Be sure and give permission so that I can see your name. I'd love to know where you're watching from and what's going on in your world today. All month long, if you've been following me at all on any of the platforms on social media or any of these Training Tuesdays, we've been talking a lot about clarity and goal getting, right? I featured a clarity coach, a mindset mentor where the woo meets the work, Heather Morrison, a couple weeks ago on the Thought Leader Thursday. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, check out the YouTube channel and connect to that. And we've been talking about strategies to help us understand our goal getting just a little bit differently. So I want to continue to do that with you here today. And I thought it might be good to think a little bit about questions, right? Because sometimes it's easy to start on our goal journey and then we get distracted or something doesn't go right. And so we just drop it all. And instead, I want us to be able to say every day when we wake up, I set and I achieve my goals easily. Can you say that about yourself right now? Internally, check in with yourself. Can you say, I set and achieve my goals easily? The first step to successfully attaining anything meaningful is to set a goal. Goals help us focus on one primary objective. When we create a clear target and a deadline, it's much easier to reach our goals. We all know this. When we make points to set goals before we pursue anything significant in our lives, we become that setting goals becomes easy for us. So we visualize what success looks like, and then we write down our goals. You hear me say this. I beat that drum all the time. It's not enough to just know it. You have to visualize it and put it. I use a whiteboard like this. Let me show you. Here's kind of part of my goal. I have them written in several different places. I look at them every single day because when times are challenging, something's not going exactly right, I revisit those written goals and the vision, the dream, that extraordinary greatness I'm trying to birth in the world, the story that I want to be about. It helps me remind myself what's actually important. And then once I set a goal and I review it each and every day, don't need to say that again for the people in the back. Review your goal each and every day. The means of accomplishing it begin to appear around me. Your brain starts working on it in its overtime, right? It starts seeing possibilities and ways to go. You find yourself suddenly hearing things on the news that align to your goal. Suddenly you get a call about this or that. You want to speak about this or that. You actively and subconsciously begin to think about your goal, right? And when you do that, it will help you achieve what you're trying to birth into the world. And when you are regularly attaining your goals, it does become easy for you because you're like, I got this with ease and flow. I got this. I've experienced great success, so I know I can do it again. When I'm achieving my goals, I feel grateful for the work of goal getting. These are things that we want to be about. So today, if you have started something and it's not going exactly right, if you're setting a new goal, you're trying to re-anchor to your goal getting goodness, you're trying to figure out how to accomplish it, you're trying to change your life for the better, you're working really hard to make your dreams come true, there are 4 easy questions to help you get there. How's that? Right? Wouldn't that be great? 4 easy questions. So I'm going to give those to you today. So the first question that you definitely want to be asking yourself are, what goals have I already achieved, right? What have I already done in my past? How did that look? What was I doing when I achieved something? It's really important to remember that. And that's because you want to remind yourself you have done something hard and different and amazing before, and you can do it again, right? So set a little bit of time and go, okay, what have I done before? Maybe there's a skill that I learned that will apply this time, right? The next question then you want to ask yourself is, what new goal could I achieve in the next 3 months? A lot of us are all about setting that yearly kind of trajectory. That doesn't work so well. We really need to be thinking in smaller chunks. We're finding that the world is weird and things change quickly. Setting a yearly intention, good thing. Having all yearly goals, sometimes not so helpful. So think about the next 3 months, the next 90 days. So once you answered the first question, What goals have I achieved in the past? You understand where you are, how that's looking for you. Now, what new goal could I achieve in the next 3 months? Just in the next 3 months, right? If you have a weight loss goal, right? What could you do in 30 days, in 60 days, and 90 days? Right? Not by the end of the year. That seems so big and so huge, and sometimes it's easy to get detracted from that. But what new goal could you achieve in the next 3 months? And it could just be a small chunk of a bigger goal, right? And then you want to be asking yourself, how can you set aside some time each and every day to review and visualize your goals? You heard me talk about that at the beginning of this, right? It's really important to find some time every single day to just look, how did I do today? Did I do anything towards my goal? Just even if you didn't, get those goals right back in front of you and go, okay, brain, while I'm sleeping, I want you to be working on possibilities. Where can I see projects? Who are people I need to call into my circle to help me do these things? So each and every day, we want to set aside some time to go, all right, what did I do today towards the progress of my goals? And visualize again what you're trying to do. You want to give yourself the energy to do that. And the final question that I want you to be asking yourself is then, what is one step that I can take today? You don't have to finish the entire goal today, but it's one step towards your goal that you could take today. What is one thing that you can do? Stuck is never the furthest you can go. You want to be taking action. So what is one step that you can take today to make that happen? So 4 easy questions to get you back to your goal getting goodness. But what if there was a surefire way quickly in 5 days that you could do this? Do you believe me? You should. It's called the Glittery goal getting system. I run this every so often. Sometimes I run it as a challenge. Sometimes I run it as a self-guided pace. This year I am running it as a self-guided pace because here is what I know about this. If there was a surefire way, a system to ensure that your goal getting was filled with accomplishment, it doesn't have to be crazy making, but it all comes down to system. These are the 4 questions I just went over are part of that system. And inside my Glittery Goals 5-day challenge, you can grab hold of different practical methods to get you started. Exactly what I was talking about, where you visualize every day, where you take an action step every day, where you understand in smaller chunks how you can achieve those extraordinary dreams. And you do it literally in just 5 days because there's practical methods and they're paired with some notes on productivity and then an actual action step that you do to get you moving to actually increase it. So it's not all here. It's not all theory. It's not all I'm absorbing this and now I don't know what to do with it. You literally will take something and you'll have a productivity point and an action each and every day. I don't want you to miss out on this. So this year, instead of running as a challenge, I'm just running as a go at your own pace. So I set it at $15, which is a steal of a deal because it's like, about 35 to 60-minute training every day with some worksheets and some action steps to help support you. And so you can succeed at your own pace. So my only question is, what are you waiting for? Right? What are you waiting for? So I'm going to put the link is up on the screen and I'm also going to put it in the comments. So because I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity to make this happen. You can absolutely do this. You can, and it can be yours in just a matter of a few days. But even if you don't jump into this, which is totally fine, this may not be what you want to do. Totally cool. But you can ask yourself those 4 questions. Remember, what goals have I achieved in the past? Remember where you've succeeded already. What new goal can I achieve in the next 3 months? How could I set some time aside every single day to re-anchor and visualize my goals? And then what is one small step I can take today? Even if you got nothing else on a day, you can do that, right? I really hope that you'll jump in the comments below is the link to just jump in, grab $15, like give up 2 lattes for this week and jump in and anchor to your glittery goal goodness self. And let's get you moving and shaking. I am Suzanne Castle. This is your Training Tuesday, and I will see you next Tuesday. Have a great day.